What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, back once again with a shorter Destiny 2 video for you, but never fear, Call of Duty fans, we will be back to Infinite Warfare on Sunday after one last Destiny 2 video releasing tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be very important. I'd love to hear your opinion on that topic. I've come to a stunning realization about Destiny 2 with a couple members of my fire team. We've kind of all concluded that there's something going on with this game, and that's kind of why I'll be taking a break from Destiny, but for the most part, that's going to be explained in tomorrow's video. In today's video, I thought we could bring up something that is massively overlooked in terms of video games in general for the majority of players. Maybe some very meticulous game reviewers or Let's Play channels or something might bring it up, or in certain atmospheric games they'll bring it up, which is the soundtrack. Like, if there's one thing that Destiny's got going for it, it's the soundtrack this time around. The campaign was mediocre. All of the stuff that you're doing after the campaign, the quote-unquote endgame, is fairly mediocre. But throughout, the soundtrack is absolutely gorgeous, and it keeps you engrossed in the game. It pulls you back in each and every time. They're very memorable tunes. Like, you don't really know what the songs are, but you will hear like thematic elements, like for different enemies on different planets. You'll hear different tunes. The orchestra comes in. You've got the choir that's doing all like the ghosty oohs. It's just everything kind of works together with this soundtrack, and it's totally like a non-issue for a lot of gamers. And they're like, soundtrack, if it's good, who cares? If it's bad, who cares? Like, if you're not going to say, oh, the music's not good in this game, so I'm not going to play it. But it's just every little element that comes together makes a game great, and I think the soundtrack in Destiny is absolutely phenomenal, especially during your opening quests in the campaign when you're starting off. When you're doing that segment where you don't have your light and you have to walk through and fight the war beasts, wear headphones. Wear headphones or have a super good stereo system and crank it all the way up. It's just so atmospheric, and it pulls you in. It makes you believe your situation. The soundtrack is not to be overlooked in Destiny 2. It could be the best part of the game, especially during the campaign missions, but I would advise to wear headphones at all times when you're playing this game, just to pull yourself into this world. And at the same time, I would say you got to be listening at all times for the different elements, and you'll start to pick up on things, and you'll start to sing along with things. I've noticed my fire team doing it as well as myself. You'll just start singing along with some of the tunes that you hear, and there's very memorable songs that come in, and it just pulls you into the game world a lot more. If you're a player that generally turns off their music when you're playing, like I know there's a lot of players out there that'll just turn game music off altogether. Please do not do this for the game. It will make your experience much better. But I thought I'd just bring that up because not a lot of players seem to talk about soundtracks or music in video games when it's actually such a huge part. It doesn't seem like a make or break kind of element, but in reality, if there wasn't music in games, they would feel a lot less lifeful. They'd be a lot more lifeless. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Tell me what you think about the soundtrack in Destiny 2 in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.